welcome. I'm muting everybody. If you have questions, make sure that you use the chat on the Google Meet. You can post your questions at any given time during the presentation, during the meeting. The reason for having you guys on mute is because there is information to cover that I want to make sure all the members are aware of from the chamber. Some news, some information, and then we'll have a time at the end of the presentation or at the end of the meeting to introduce yourselves, let us know who you are, what do you do, what your company does, and who you would like to connect with, who you're looking to connect with, and any issues that or assistance you might need to get for your business, either from the chamber, maybe one from our partners. And so we'll get started. We are recording this meeting, so we'll make it available afterwards and send an email to all the members, current active members, to watch it if they were not able to attend, or if you had to jump off because you had an emergency. That's totally fine. That's why we're recording this meeting. So let's go ahead and get started. My name is Gabriel Ortiz. I am a board member of the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I am also the marketing director and membership director of the chamber, and anything else that needs help with. Along with Yo, we run most of the activities, events, programs the chamber has, along with other partners and also with our ambassadors. We have currently 2 ambassadors on the chamber. That will be Delia Aguirre. Some of you might actually know her already. And Serena, you might also know her, especially the ladies, because Delia and Serena, they are the ones in charge of helping us execute and plan the Women's Innovative Networking Group every month on the 3rd Thursday. So if you ladies have attended, you probably most likely have met Delia or Serena, and also Frankie Yo. So yeah, welcome everybody. This meeting is specifically, or this virtual meeting is specific to active members of the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We want to make sure that you understand what are the benefits for you as from us as a chamber, and what are the next steps that we want to make sure you have to do so that you can take advantage of some of the benefits from us. And we also want to hear from you as far as feedback, things that you might need assistance. You know, we don't do everything, but we do a lot. And so there's going to be a lot of areas we can help you, or maybe we can connect you with the right partners that we have already been working with, okay? Again, this is the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. The mission of the chamber is to promote economic growth and empowerment of all businesses, enterprises within the East Valley region of the metropolitan Phoenix area. And so that means we physically right now have offices in the city of Mesa. That doesn't mean we only cover Mesa. We cover all the cities of the East Valley. We're trying to always approach small businesses and connect with everybody, and helping them connect with other business leaders, other entrepreneurs that they can. We believe that the strongest and the biggest benefit of being a member with us is building connections to grow your business, right? And so we cover the area of city of Mesa, Tempe, Escastel, Gilbert, Chandler, Apache Junction, and so forth, right? So we try to keep targeting those areas to connect with businesses and keep growing the network of the chamber and your guys' network. Our history, so we are not a very old chamber like so many other ones, or specifically the Arizona Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. But we got started back in 2011. I wasn't part of the chamber from the beginning. I joined probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and started like transitioning to a more involvement role with the chamber. But yeah, we're committed to boosting the Hispanic businesses and the residents in the East Valley. There is nearly 8,000 Hispanic-owned businesses in the East Valley, and over 300,000 of those Hispanic residents represent about $4 billion in consumer purchasing power. So those are huge numbers, and whether you're a Hispanic business owner or not, doesn't matter. It's important for you guys to understand this metric and this demographic, because I would say 9 out of 10 times, if not maybe all 10, your business at any given point is going to have a Hispanic family or a Hispanic customer. Whether they primarily speak Spanish or English, doesn't matter. It can be, later generations to come and buy from your business, right? to come and get information from your business. And so it's important for you to understand the purchasing power these communities have, and um, just translate it into Spanish. Your services or your customer service or your pricing, anything like that, is not enough. It's really connecting with these communities, especially in this valley, like Mesa, for example, and all the cities in this valley, but Mesa specifically has a huge Hispanic population. Like I said, we got established in 2011. We promote Hispanic-owned businesses. Not only that, but that's our primary goal. We also promote their culture, and then we serve as a regional resource for you guys and for the Hispanic community. And whether you're a prospective business, maybe you haven't started, maybe you're planning maybe to start a business, maybe you still have a job somewhere, we will, or you're a member already, you're curious about the Hispanic market, anything like that, we want to be here to assist you and help you explore different areas, different programs, different opportunities that can be. And we have a lot of information on our website. We have a lot of information on our social media, but you can always reach out to us if you want to connect with us at a more deeper level. Now, what makes us different from other chambers and other organizations? Well, to be quite honest with you, most of the things we do is trying to help you guys, the small businesses, And so that's going to be our number one advantage is everything we do is how can we bring value in some shape or form to the small businesses, right? And so number one, we provide access to and information about the Hispanic and emerging markets. So sometimes you will see that information through our social media, maybe in our newsletters, maybe sharing it during the networking events, but we always want to make sure we're providing information that you might not be aware of as far as economic development, economic growth in the East Valley, and also the metro area as a whole a lot of the times. We also promote networking opportunities to facilitate the economic growth in the region. So our networking groups or networking events are really focused on helping you connect with other businesses and also to understand what you guys need. Many of our networking events also have a lot of information that can be practical for your business. And sometimes it's more about being social, building connections, building relationships, right? And so that's the purpose of our networking opportunities. We also provide services responsive to our members' needs to enhance and promote their business. So for example, some of the services we provide, sometimes we launch accessible services for web development, or maybe a little program about social media promotion. If you guys see our social media and go through it, most of our content is focused around promoting our members, So that's also a service we provide. We also include you on our newsletter to showcase you, welcome to the chamber, so that everybody knows you. We have a lot more contacts than just the members, and also to promote you, all right? And so those are some of the services we provide. Some other services that we provide is not just only us. It can be through another program with, let's say, for example, the city of Mesa or a different organization, which I have a little bit of information a little bit later that I'll be sharing with you guys, especially if you're a business based in the city of Mesa. But yeah, we're trying to provide services. Something to remember is the chamber is not a for-profit company. A lot of the resources we have are limited based on our membership level, based on how many sponsors we get from corporate profiles and things like that. But we always seeking what to provide as far as value. And lastly, we advocate for progressive public policies to advance the betterment of small enterprises in the East Valley. And there's a reason why I read that whole sentence exactly how it is written. It's I don't know if you guys, I live personally in Mesa. I don't do only business in Mesa alone. I do business in the whole metro area and other states. But, I am a resident. I have been a resident of the city of Mesa for the last, I would say 6 years, probably. And, it's not like I get too involved in politics, but one of the things in this specific point talks about this is what kind of policies, what kind of initiatives our public officials are proposing or are denying or anything like that will affect primarily first the businesses, but also the communities. And so I don't know if you guys saw it in our social media. We promoted the the chamber was one of the organizations that we hosted the public forum for the candidates for two positions in the city of Mesa. One of them was for city council members, and the other one was for, it was the same day, but there was two different times. The first round for the public forum was candidates running for city council members in the city of Mesa specifically, and also the second round was candidates running for mayor for the city of Mesa. And we were promoting that. We actually collaborated with the Asian Chamber and other organizations to draft questions that we want to ask these candidates of what they want to do, whether they want to be elected or they want to get reelected and stay in office, right? It's really important that you as a business member, as a business owner, get involved, at least knowing what kind of policies, what kind of initiatives your public officials in your city, whether you live there or operate your business in there, what's going to happen, right? Because we want to make sure that those policies help, if anything, right, help the growth of the small businesses. And so that last point is super important. It can be boring at times. I get it, but we try to be involved. So make sure that, if we can influence, is this going to help the small businesses? Is this going to help the Hispanic community? Is this going to help the Asian community and so forth, right? Really important. You will see that information from time to time. Might be a little bit more frequent the remaining of the year, because obviously is election season. But don't ignore it. We really want you to come. There's going to be a lot of situations where it's open to the public, and we would love for you guys to come and have a say, have a voice, besides just us representing you, right? So now, I have a quick update and news for if you have a business based in the city of Mesa, meaning either whether you have a brick and mortar location or your business on the paperwork, right? It says it was based formed in the city of Mesa. The Mesa Business Builder program is coming back. Just so you know, if you haven't heard about this program before, this program got started during COVID, when COVID happened. And actually, this program exists in most cities across the United States. They might have different names, things like that, but the nature is the same, which is assist and help small businesses during that time, right, stay open and not close doors. But now it's been such a success that it keeps coming back, it keeps getting renewed every year. And so it's coming back in July 8th. The city of Mesa is going to start opening for accepting applications. So if you are a business based in the city of Mesa, or you have friends, connections that are based in the city of Mesa, make sure they get this information. How this program works is basically once you qualify and you get accepted into the program, you will get hours granted to use for your business, for you, with experts. And so in this program, it's not only the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, us. There's also other organizations such as Local First, Chicanos por la Causa, the Mesa Chamber, and so forth. So there's a few organizations that we are part of the program. And so basically, if you need, let's say I need help drafting, legal contracts for my business, right? Or I need help knowing more about accounting and things like that. You can actually, once you get approved, use those hours to talk to experts that, you don't have to pay them for the time, and most of the times for their work, right? That as long as it covers is within that amount of hours allocated for your business, and it's a boost for your business. We personally, the chamber, we have assisted in this program launching during COVID. We have assisted, I would say, probably over 200 businesses over the whole period. Most of them having websites. A lot of businesses back then didn't have a website, or they had a bad website, they need a better one. And so we have done a lot of websites. We have done graphic design services, video editing, social media. Some of them, we actually help them with some SEO for their website, or some Google Ads setup, things like that. So this is a great program. It's amazing. If you're not based in the city of Mesa and you're wondering, well, does this have it in Chandler or in Gilbert and so forth? Probably yes, probably not. We don't have a connection right now if this program exists in your city through the chamber. However, do reach out. We do have connections. We do have resources we can ask and see if there is something, because every city is different. So even the deadlines to apply for this kind of program, they are different, and also the guidelines. So again, we cover the whole East Valley. So if you're not in the city of Mesa, and you're wondering if there is something like this in your city where your business is based on, just reach out. We'll look into it. If we don't know the answer, we're probably going to investigate and see how we can help you and direct you to the right person, hopefully. Okay. Last thing before I move forward, if you have any issues applying to this program, let us know. We can probably either assist you a little bit through the application or connect you to the right person on this program to get all your questions answered. I know there's different requirements, but I know the two primary requirements are this. Number one, you have to be a business based out of Mesa. And number two, you have to have a Mesa business license. And so this was new from a couple years ago. It's not expensive. It's just $10, and it's basically just notifying the city of Mesa, this is my business, and it's based in the city of Mesa. I know those are like the main two requirements. Everything else is kind of like flexible, I would say, so that you can get into this program. July 8th starts, so don't wait. Get ready. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend and start preparing if you want to apply for this program. Okay, so let's get into the benefits of your membership. So you, as a member of the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, what are the benefits? Number one, we forge minimal relationships with other industry leaders. And so I know this can be said in so many networking events that networking is overrated. And I myself, I own a business and run a few little small businesses. And, when I go to networking events, sometimes it's like dating, right? Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But here's the reality, right? If you haven't been to one of our networking events, and I will tell you, come with your membership, our networking events are free to you guys. So make sure you don't miss them, because not because you didn't find a lot of value in one networking event doesn't mean there's not going to be value in the next one. And so I will be there in most of them, except for the one for the ladies. I want to make sure they have their own space. Sometimes I go because my assistance is needed. But we want to connect with you. First we want to know you. We want to learn about you. We want to know your story, what your business does, and so forth. And then how can we help you connect with other members? You never know within our ecosystem, right, of the membership of our members, there's your next connection that will help you grow your business. That has happened to me so many times over. And so when we do our networking events, when we plan them, we try to plan them with not only showcasing the chamber and whoever is hosting the networking event. I mean, that's good, but mostly it's like, okay, if we have our members attend this networking event, how can we create a space where they can connect with good people, with good connections, with somebody maybe even smarter that can assist them with something, So please, I know sometimes people think networking is overrated. In our case, it's not. We try to do the best that we can. Make sure you come. Make sure you invite your friends. Make sure that you invite your connections, right? So that's how you. This is the number one point on our membership, the biggest benefit. Okay. Number two, gain access to our exclusive member directory. So if you sign up through our website, or we process your information through our website, you should have received already, I think it's like 2 or 3 welcome emails, welcoming you to our chamber, and also with login credentials to your profile on our website. So make sure you have those. If you don't, reach out to us, let us know. You need to make sure you have access to your account on our website, evhcc.org. We're going to talk about your profile as a business right now in a few minutes. Everything has to be completed there, but then you also get access to see who else is member from us. So you get access to that list as well, so you can reach out and make connections, build partnerships. The next point, yes, attend networking and professional events. Again, please, I know there's so many chambers, I know there's so many networking events, there's so many organizations, but if you guys are paying for this membership, this is probably the second most valuable thing is, but actually, like I said, the first more valuable thing is coming to the networking events. We're going to reach out to you guys. We're going to do this kind of thing like by phone, the video meetings, but there's nothing like just being in person, face-to-face, connecting with people. And if you are an introverted like me, this doesn't come easy to me. I can help you, and we have other people within the chamber. We can help you connect and start those conversations. So please don't neglect when we send out the invites. We usually have 2 networking events per month, and they are at the end of the day at 5:30. We try to have drinks, we try to have snacks, we try to have a good ambience. So don't miss out. Okay. Those are free for you as a member. So that's also why I want to make sure you guys have access to your account on the website, because if you want to register to one of the networking events, first you want to log in and start your session. And once you're logged in, then you register to the event and it's free. It doesn't charge you for it. Um, we also help you stay informed with insights. So you're going to see through our newsletter, our social media, some other places that we share important information, and not just generic, but even things going on in the cities around you. So we share that information. We don't spam you with news and all that kind of stuff. We think something that is critical for you guys to know, that you should know. Take advantage of our educational programs. So every year we launch courses, whether it's in person or online like this, virtual. And so they're going to be announced. Some of them, sometimes they're different. We get feedback from our members or people that register and see what we want to do next. So make sure you're on the know. Make sure you are watching our communications. Don't ignore them, because whether it comes from us or partnering up with, for example, right now we're creating a partnership with DAS Foundation. They're going to launch a series of courses for you guys in Mesa pretty soon. So we're going to send out this information to you right now. You don't have to wait until the fall. Right now, they have some courses going on in Chandler. So if you have seen some of our information on our social media, we're in a partnership with them where you can actually go to those courses. You will get a discount by being a member from the chamber and get a lot of resources for your business, right? And then lastly is you get discounts on our sponsorships. So in the next slides, we're going to see some of our main events that happen during the year. And you guys get a discount if you want to become a sponsor of any of those events, different from somebody else that is not a sponsor, is not a member. All right, so let's talk about the Chambers Directory. The first thing I want to highlight, and you can also check this with other organizations, is our directory is not private. In what sense? It's not private in the sense where you have to be a member to just look at the directory of that, like the business in that directory, because we register, our directory is registered with Google. So we actually, several years ago, we registered with Google where we tell them we want you to scan our directory constantly. And so that's why it's also really important for you guys to complete as much information on your directory. Part of the emails that you should receive when you sign up for your membership is a tutorial to how it walks you step by step. I actually, I think, had to update the tutorial just a little bit, but 95% of the information there is still the same. But it walks you through what to do, what information to put. Like, as much as you can complete your profile, the more this listing is going to be for your business. And so make sure you look for those emails. If you don't have them, let us know. We can resend you that information. So yeah, you become part of the official directory of the chamber. So why complete your business profile? Number one, it increases visibility for your business. Like I just said right now, we have a relationship with Google directly, and we ask them to be scanning our directory, our website on a regular basis. And so the more information you put out about your business, those keywords about the services that you do, where you're located, what's your website, what's your phone number, all that kind of stuff will help you get more visibility from our directory, okay? The second thing is going to build credibility. This is our website as a chamber is a professional website. That's also why we don't make our directory private, because we want to show more credibility, more professionalism for your business. And so that increases trust with your audience, with potential customers, potential partners. And we also drive traffic. So sometimes when we send out newsletters, things like that, we want to make sure you have all your information in there, your social media profiles, all that kind of stuff, because we want to include that information on our newsletter and also on the social media posts when we highlight your business. Okay. I'm the marketing guy, so this is something we apply to the benefits of the membership, and so we With this directory, we enhance your online presence. We did apply a lot of SEO practices to it. So if you don't know what SEO is, it's just search engine optimization. We follow rules from Google to make it show up more. And hopefully that you can also increase conversions and leads from that profile as well. Here's a screenshot of some of the information you can put in there. So you can put who is going to be the main point of contact. Also, if you guys remember, when you sign up for your membership, we ask you based how many employees you have. So your level of membership, you can have more people sign up on the website under your account. And so the way it works is, let's say I'm Gabriel, I'm a small business, my membership covers from 1 to 3 users. I'm the owner, whatever, I put all the information. Within your account, if you guys have problems finding this, within your account in the website, there's a code, it's called a sponsor code that is assigned to you. And so I can give that code to, let's say, another employee or another partner from the same business and tell them, hey, go on the website for the chamber, sign up. It has to be the same brand, okay, the same company, but they won't have to pay again. And now you have 2 people that can be the point of contact with the information of your business. So that's another really cool thing that we did, so that you can have more people, more exposure. You can put your contact information, the main email for the organization, and your main email if that's the case, name of your business, some information. So like, there's a lot of stuff you can put in here. Your website, your phone number. Before we go on to networking events, like I said, if you guys sign up, you receive emails from us. One of them has the tutorial. So if you don't have that, you haven't watched it, let us know. We can send it to you again. Also, if you have any issues logging in, accessing, filling out this information, let us know. We can assist you with that. Networking events. So our networking events, first, we have our Women Innovative Network group, WIN for short. And that group specifically focuses on boosting and encouraging and connecting women in business, okay? So if you have been to that networking group, you already have met, like I said, Delia and Serena, and probably also Frankie Yo. You might start seeing also Emiliana as well. She's new to the team of the chamber. But the main objective is maximizing a network for women in business, or even if you don't have a business and you are part of the chamber, you can still come and develop more your career, right? A lot of these networking events for the WIN, they are workshops like the last one. Sometimes it's more of a mixer. So definitely recommend it. That one is the 3rd Thursday of every month at 5:30 p.m. And I believe we're going to announce the one for this month sometime this week. So you will see it on the website, you will see it on social media, and you might get an email blast from us. We have a question from Marlene regarding descriptions and services in business profiles. Should it be completed in English or Spanish? Good question, Marlene. It really is up to you. Nowadays, the digital platforms, and this is something I was actually talking about on a workshop I was doing yesterday. These platforms have caught up where it translates most of the information now. And the way it happens is Google, for example, Facebook, Instagram even, they look at your preferred language as a user, and if it's in Spanish and your preferred language is in English, most of the times now it's like translating it to you because it's identifying the content. So that's still being perfected. It's not perfect with these platforms, but that's when I realized you don't always have to put it on both languages, And so you can choose either Spanish or language, or like I said, depending on your membership, you have extra sponsor seats for your membership. And so maybe you create one, yours in English, you want to give access to one of your employees, your managers, your other partner, and when they sign up, they put everything in Spanish, for example, right? That can be another way. There is a sponsorship opportunities for this specific networking group. So if you're interested, let us know. What does it entail is basically we can highlight you as the sponsor for this networking event. We highlight your brand, and I always ask for different things so we can help you, not just mentioning your brand and your logo. How can we also drive attention to your business? So let us know if you're interested. The sponsorship can take different shapes or forms. It can be hosting it, providing the space, providing the snacks and the drinks, things like that, right? So if you're interested, let us know. We can talk about this. This networking group right now is ranging anywhere between, I would say, 15 to sometimes I have seen as most as 30 um, ladies attend the event. So it varies, but it's pretty consistent. The next networking event we also have is the Hablamos de Negocios. This networking event alternates every other month with Hola East Valley networking event. So it's every other month and is the last Tuesday of the month at 5:30 p.m. We're about to announce, like also sometime this week, maybe early next week, the one for July for this month. And this month is going to be Hablamos de Negocios. What is the difference between Hablamos de Negocios and Hola East Valley networking event? Well, the Hablamos de Negocios, we actually focus on attracting and getting business owners and the Hispanic community that primarily speak Spanish. So if you attended to the one that happened in May, which we did at El Pacifico Mexican restaurant in Mesa, 90% of the conversation was in Spanish. And the reason for that is because we were getting a lot of requests from the Hispanic community, not only in Mesa, but in general. Why don't you guys do want something in Spanish? Sometimes we're learning English, but we struggle with it. So that's why we're doing this one, mostly in Spanish. And it happens, like I said, every other month on the last Tuesday of the month at 5:30 p.m. So this month, July, is going to be Hablamos, and we'll be announcing it pretty soon. You will get, again, social media notifications, email blast, and also text blast notifications. Make sure that you are part of our SMS communications of the chamber. If you haven't received any text messages from us, I will show you a link where to go. But basically, you can also, if you go to our Instagram, for example, our Instagram page, and you click on the link that says Linktree/EVHCC, you will see an option at the bottom that says, make sure you don't miss our communications, sign up for text messages. You can click on that, fill out the quick form, and now from there on, you're going to be getting a spam from us. Now we'll just mostly notify you about when networking events are happening. And then, like I said, I was mentioning Hola East Valley networking event. That one is our general networking event in English. We just had one with Make a Wish Arizona last week. Yeah, last week on Tuesday. So Make a Wish Arizona, they're a member of ours. They became the sponsor also of the networking event, and they hosted it right here in Scottsdale. And it was a great organization. If you don't know about Make a Wish Arizona, we're going to be sending out some information on a regular basis and posted on our social media and so forth. They do need a lot of assistance, especially with the Hispanic community. Like, for example, they need people that are bilingual. So if you have some time to volunteer, you want to grow your network, sometimes you don't know who you can meet there, you can reach out to them and see if you want to spend some of your hours with them or invest some of your hours with the community. But we learned a lot of great stuff. I mean, I personally knew about Make-A-Wish Arizona, what they did in general. I didn't know, first of all, I didn't know they got started in Arizona. Like, I didn't know that. Also, I didn't know how much impact they make, what kind of wishes they have granted, and even the needs they have right now, right? So even myself, I'm going to see how I can help with some of my personal time, hopefully from time to time. But we'll be sharing that information from you. And just like I'm telling you this because, we had a lot of great people that if you didn't come to that networking event, which it's free for you because you have a membership, you missed out on connecting with great people at the event, And so we had people from the Better Business Bureau, which we're making a relationship with them, a partnership. We have people from other organizations that you can either get them as clients or help you refer clients to you and so forth. Like, you never know, right? So this is the one that is general in English or Spanglish, maybe. And it happens every other month. So if in July we're having the Hablamos de Negocios, then in August it's going to be Hola East Valley. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, these three networking events are included to you at no cost as long as you are logged in the website before you register. And these are our signature events. We are coming into September. So in September, we're going to have you can see three there, but it's gonna be two because two of them are gonna happen on the same day. So in September, we're gonna have El Grito and the Multicultural Fair, or actually Multicultural Fair and then El Grito. So it's gonna happen at we already have the information on the website. We're gonna be sending out more and more email blasts and notifications if you wanna get a booth. It's gonna be good and big. It's gonna be at the Mesa Pioneer Park across from the Mormon Temple, right there near downtown Mesa. And it's gonna be first the Multicultural Fair from 2 to 5, from which you're gonna, if you want to, you're interested on that, we're gonna be able to. Now we're taking applications for either a food trucks or if you want to get a booth at the event. So if you're interested, make sure you go to our website or check out our emails. You can click on it and submit your application, and that way we can talk to you, sign you up, see if you want to be there. It's going to be a big event. Just last year for El Grito, we had, I would say, almost 3,000 people attend the event. And last year we couldn't have any booths because we did it at the Mesa Art Center, and it was great, but also it was a mess because we're not expecting that many people. So it's going to be good. And then so it's going to be from 2 to 5. In the intersession, we're looking for some entertainment to gather more people, like before the Mexican independence ceremonies start. So we're looking to do El Grito from 6 to 8. So in between that period, we're gonna do some activities to bring people together. And at 6 p.m., we're gonna start with the civic ceremony. So there's gonna be a marching band and a few other things, mariachi and so forth. And to close the night, there's gonna be the Mexican Council and the city officials doing El Grito to close the night, the Mexican Independence Grito. Okay, it's gonna be good. Don't miss it. You want more information, reach out to us, check out our website, check out our social media. And then the Adelanto en Éxito Gala is actually, that's our only gala dinner from our chamber. It's also going to happen in September. And the whole purpose of that gala, if you don't know about us, we have a STEM program. It stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math. And in partnership with the City of Mesa, with Mesa Public Schools, and some other organizations, we go to Mesa Public Schools, 8th graders. We have them apply. They apply. They start this program, which actually is going to start next week, I believe. And they go through 2 weeks program where they go and visit different sites, different areas. We're in partnership with ASU, Dignity Health, Caterpillar, Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport, and a bunch of other places, so that these kids can get they can experience these opportunities they have if they decide to pursue a career on one of those areas. Because we're trying to incentivize, the next generation to get into more professional careers and engineering, all that kind of stuff. And so we do that. Sponsorships support that program. And then when we do the gala, the students that actually completed the program, the whole 2 weeks, they get awarded a grant from us to use those monies for college. So once they finish middle school and then high school, and they actually go into college or university, they actually can access those funds to use for their studies, for their career. So that's something we love to do in economic impact. It has a lot of great giving back to the community, doing good in the community. And part of the Adelante and Éxito Gala is these students will come up and they will receive the grant from the sponsors. So great event, don't miss it out. We also recognize 2 leaders in the gala as well, business leader and a community leader. We're gonna start opening applications probably next month for that. Then we also have our Latin golf tournament on November, which also contributes to the scholarships for the students. But you come, have a great time. If you're looking to connect with maybe more corporate accounts, that's also a good event for you to participate on, whether you want to buy a foursome or I think we have maybe like 1-player option, I believe. Or if you want to, we're going to take volunteers. We also have our ambassador program. And if you want to volunteer more or assist with the logistics and operations of that day, the event, that can be another great way for you to connect with corporate companies, corporate sponsors, the cities, and so forth. And then we'll have our Christmas Posada, right? Get into the holidays, we invite everybody, members, non-members, city officials, everybody. We have a quick party, ponche, tamales, arroz con leche, all that kind of stuff, and have a good time, connect with people during the holidays. And then, I just went through the rest of the year, but you can see there's other events for the first half of the year. International Women's Day, that's a great one too. It's been an amazing event every single year. Um, I think this year, we think we had like over 60 attendees of women being there. It was an amazing time. We have our business symposium. That's also a great business symposium event for you to get information for your business. And then Amor Eterno is our mariachi concert that we dedicate to moms. We do it in May, and it has been it's just knocking it out of the park for the last 2 years, and we're actually planning on making it bigger and better next year. So stay tuned for that information as well. Here's the information more on the El Grito / Multicultural Fair event. Like I said, we're already taking booths. You guys get a discount as a member, so just remember that. We have prices for the general public, and you guys get a discount as a member of the chamber. So if you're if you like events, you like talking to people, and you want to get a booth, reach out. They're going to go out quick, so make sure you contact us for that. And we're going to get into questions and answers. So if you have any questions from the information covered today, feel free to unmute yourself and ask that question, or put it in the chat as well. If you don't have any questions right now, or you can think of any, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You can also reach out to us via email at info@evhcc.org. You can also message us through social media as well, but email, I prefer email, because that way we don't forget to reply to it and follow up with you. And then your feedback matters, right? So if there's things that we'll reach out to you guys later, asking you, how can we help you with your business? We want to know more about you, things like that. Like I said, we don't do everything, but we do a lot. And in many cases, we can connect you with the right person or point you in the right direction. But we would like to see how we can make an impact on your business, right? And with that, I don't see any new questions in the chat. Again, you can also unmute yourself, but I want to use these last few minutes to do the 30-second elevator pitch of your business, who you are, and so forth. I'm going to get started, so I'm going to give you an example. Also, if you had to jump off, that's fine. We're recording the session. We'll send it out later for you guys to watch it if you had to leave, okay? Or if you already left. So my name is Gabriel. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the call, I am a board member, marketing director, and membership director of the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Besides that, I have my own company. It's called Primero Negocios. We are a platform for Hispanic businesses. We focus on providing services in marketing, like anything digital marketing and traditional marketing. We also provide call center services, staffing services, and consulting in many areas, such as like business planning, point of sale, sometimes even sales strategies for that matter. So that's me, Primero Negocios. Just to say the last is the name, it was on purpose. I come from an immigrant family, and I was fortunate enough to be born in the United States and have access to being able to live here and everything. And now my parents are here. Most of my family is here. I was able to help them. But, I have a love for the Hispanic community. So all the knowledge that I have, I know I'm not the jack of all trades, but I know a lot. And when I formed my company, I was thinking it has to primarily serve how can I help the Hispanic community. And so that's why the name of Primero Negocios is on purpose. And if you guys go to my website, you can also see by default it's in Spanish. That's on purpose. You can also see it in English, but by default it's in Spanish, because I believe we have a lot of path to go, a lot of things to do, and a lot of impact to do in the community and give back. And I want to be part of that. So that's Primero Negocios, and we try to provide affordable solutions and assistance, but that also will do an impact on businesses. So with that being said, I want to pass it on to, let's say, Marlene. Marlene, if you can unmute yourself and do your pitch.
Hi, so Marlene just stepped out. She was next to me, but my name is Kaylee and Marlene. We're from Arabella MedSpa. We are a medical spa based in Scottsdale. We promote ourselves because I'm very proud that we're Latin owned and we provide all of our services in Spanish and in English, and that's everything. So, pre-care, post-care, consultation, and we specialize in weight loss injections, hair restoration, microneedling, anything to do with beauty, aging, eyebrows. And yeah, we're very happy to be part of the community. Marlene, she's from Mexico. You wouldn't know it. She's my little reverse coconut. Uh, and I'm not, but I am adopted by her family. So I'm Hispanic by adoption. And yeah, so we're very excited to be the part of the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and to bring more to the community. We already started working within the community, and we're just happy that we're able to bring such a beautiful service and Spanish and English, and very proud.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Nice to meet you, and glad you guys are a member. Let us know any way, shape, or form we can help you, and if we haven't talked to you already on the phone, we'll make sure we touch with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Kevin.
Next we have sorry, I skipped Emiliana. She's part of the team, but I would like for her to introduce herself to you guys. She works for Primero Negocios and the Chamber, so she will be talking to you guys a lot probably.
Hello, everyone. I'm Emiliana. I'm the marketing and membership coordinator for the East Hispanic Chamber, and it's nice to meet you guys.
Awesome. Thank you. Javier, you're next.
Hi, good morning. I'm sorry you had to mute. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
All right, great. The little one you saw here, that's my assistant. That's going to help me out. My name is Javier Sanchez. I'm in life insurance. And first and foremost, that's what I do. I can do other things like casualty and investments and retirement planning, but I concentrate on life insurance, especially on the Hispanic community. It's so the need for knowledge about life insurance is so grand that people, when they hear life insurance, they relate us to car insurance, homeowners insurance, and that is not the case at all. I'm going to introduce a little page. Is something that happened to me when I started, and that really pushed me to get into this life insurance with the Hispanic community more than anybody. I got a phone call from this lady that had the husband had a policy. I didn't sell the policy; I was just servicing. And she called me and said, "I want to cancel my husband's policy." And my first question to her was, "Why isn't he calling? Why are you calling?" And she said, "Well, he had an accident and I can't pay for that policy." And my first question was, "Well, if he had an accident, what happened? Where is he at right now?" And he said, "Well, I'm calling you from the hospital. He's been here for this last 3 days, and he's probably not going to work for a while." So I went to the hospital and to see her in person. I like to see people in person all the time. So when I got there, he had an accident, and he was not going to work for a while. He had some brain injury. He was a landscaper. He fell head down from a palm tree.
Mm-hmm.
So it was going to start if he stayed for a long time. So I said, "You know what? Your policy has a rider that if something happened and your husband can't work for a while, you don't have to pay for it. So don't worry about it. Nothing's going to happen. You don't have to pay for the policy. And I'm just going to take the paperwork, going to have the doctor sign for it. And you call me if you need anything." So I left. Yep. In 3 months, he was disconnected. He was just life support, so he couldn't take it anymore. They disconnected him. And I went back and I talked to her. And this is what it really got my attention. Most Hispanic ladies, the majority of them don't work. They stayed home with the kids. Um, she didn't even know about the policy or how much of the policy was. So I said, look, this is the paper for your claim. I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm going to get the information and submit it in so that you can get your benefits. So yeah, she signed and I submitted the claim. And then I said, well, if you need anything, please call me. I'll be your point of contact. Anything. Don't hesitate. I'll help you out. So I was walking out. She was obviously in shock. So as I was walking out the room, she said, wait. I I don't know what to do. My husband used to take care of everything. I just used to just take care of the kids. I need help. Just say no more. I'll do the rest. Don't worry about it. So I make the connections that I needed to do, and everything got completed. I went back. I delivered the check, and she was, "What is this for?" And I explained, this is what your husband had said for you in case this happened, and this is for you so you can continue your life. You need to find a job. You're probably gonna find somebody to take care of your kids. Uh, so this is for you to continue your life, your same lifestyle. And so okay. So now the kids are grown. There were five of them. They're grown. Four of them already graduated from college. One is still in high school, and the moral of the story here is that if she did not call me that day and tell me that she wanted to cancel the policy, that policy would have canceled. Her life would have been a complete different story. She probably would have lost the policy, but she called me, and she received those benefits, and that's what I need to impress in people, that life insurance is very important.
Hmm.
Most people like to get, well, short term, which is the list or the most affordable kind of insurance. And that's perfectly fine as long as you're informed and know what that policy does. You are fine. But if you don't know, and if you just get that policy and dump it on a drawer and never open it again, you're probably not going to ever use it. 80, 70% of term policies don't pay.
Yeah.
That lives just with the 30% that do pay,
Yeah.
people that do not. And so that's what I do. And pleasure meeting you guys. And if you need to know anything about life insurance, I don't know at all, but if I don't know it, I'll find out for you.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, Javier. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a member of the chamber. We look forward to connecting more with you, and maybe we can do an online webinar about this specific topic and how important it is for business owners, right? Especially if you are a solopreneur and there's so
Yep.
much stuff riding on just your shoulders, right? So thank you a lot. And then we go to Blanca.
Hi, good morning, guys. My name is Blanca Schilling. I'm an IBO with ACN. We are in the industry of the services. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I have another meeting going on. So, this is the largest and fastest growing industry in the world, exceeding well over 1 trillion annually, and by far, well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what is people doing right now. Someone is searching in the internet, shopping, banking, online. Someone is sharing a post or a picture, tweeting, cooking a meal, or turning on a light. Someone is sending a text message, watching TV, using credit card, or someone is definitely using a phone, right? We agree. So what we do is that we redirect the services, and it makes it more simple and so easy for people. To be part of this is just like, I just can't believe it. You just have to pay $2.99 and 25 monthly business profit. But guess what? You you get a license to work over with 5 countries, making residual income, personal monthly customer bonuses, online trainings online. And what are these services? It's like wireless, bundles, TV, internet, high-speed internet. Let me see here. We have one that is super good. It's super good. It's saving people 30 to 70%, which is healthcare sharing. And we have also security and automation. What else? Electricity and gas in like 19 states. We still don't get the regulation here in Arizona, but imagine that. Like a couple months ago, this kid, he started this business when he was 18. Right now he's 22, okay? But he signed up this small chain of hotels, which is leaving him more than $40,000. How often we pay the services? Every month. Exactly. So it's monthly. I'll be so happy to help you as owners with credit card processing or even the insurance for your workers. They don't need to be or have a social. Okay, IT number works perfect. So that's mostly, and wrapping up. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. This is my first time here, so I'm a little nervous, as you can tell. But yeah, I'll be just happy to reach to me. I mean, there are so many options. We can help people in Mexico, even through this company. We are in Canada, USA, Mexico, Colombia, Peru.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start in a few months in Chile, next year, Brazil. Imagine position yourself with this kind of services in all these markets.
Awesome.
I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you and a pleasure.
Thank you, Blanca. Thank you. And yeah, I actually remember met you at the Hablamos de Negocio a couple of months ago, and definitely there's a lot of information we can share that for this. And I don't think we have anybody else on the list. So just to close up, we are right on time. Thank you, everybody, for attending today. I know tomorrow is 4th of July, and that's also we had a short attendance. I knew it, and I was thinking, I don't want to cancel this. Like, there's going to be people that are going to show up, and the value of it. So first time I meet Marlena and her team, you guys, and Javier. So definitely looking forward to connecting with you guys. I wish you a great, happy 4th of July weekend. Our chamber will be limited during the rest of the week and kind of short on communication, but we'll be back on really on Monday. However, if you need something, don't hesitate to reach out. Just kind of letting you know in case we don't get back to you until next week. So yes, Javier, go ahead.
Just was one thing. Well, I don't have your number, Gabriel. I haven't been talking to her a couple of times. Well, thank you, and I appreciate you allowing me to be part of your the chamber. But if you can give me your number, that would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see here. I'm gonna put my link on the chat. Make sure you guys save it. It has my contact information, my direct contact information. That way you can follow me on social media, on LinkedIn, my phone number, my email. However, I don't want to brag, but I do run multiple businesses. So I apologize if I don't get back to you sooner than later. I do try though. If you don't see I respond you guys fast enough, you can always reach out to either Emiliana or the generic email or phone number of the chamber. Emiliana is on top of that. But yeah, add me on there. Please have my link, save it, and shoot me an email if you like, you want to connect. I'm always looking to build also my network. This is specifically for the chamber, but I have created a lot of relationships over the years because of the chamber. So thank you a lot. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you hopefully at the next networking events. And again, if you guys need anything, please reach out.